going to have a look at symmetrical triangles in this video. So when you first spot a symmetrical triangle, first thing you want to do is draw in the top and bottom chords, getting as many touches as you can. Often you'll be drawing it in before we've made the complete triangle, but as long as you've got 2 touches on the top and 2 on the bottom, you can draw it in. So they typically go in a B, C, D pattern before breaking to the opposite side of the way they came in. So it's a continuation pattern, and the E wave quite often will break the bottom before going up. That's not uncommon. Other times it may stop short of the bottom. That's also not uncommon. Yeah, so basically the first touch on the bottom chord is A, goes B, C, D, E, and then we break, and then the best or the safest entry is a bullish retest of the top, okay, and then we head off hopefully in the direction that we came in. Your stop loss is going to go underneath the C or E wave, whichever's the lowest of the two. Okay, and we can use the trend-based Fibonacci tool to set additional targets. Okay, but your main target is a measured move from the B, from where it touches on the B, straight down to the bottom there. You'll clone that, and it starts from where it breaks. Okay, so that's going to be your main target up here. So we're going to go to the charts now, and I'll just have a look. I haven't got anything set up here. We're just on the Binance ticker list. I'm going to go through and see if we can spot some symmetrical triangles. So I've actually got one here that looks like a failed one. So maybe it might be worth just having a look at this one. So you would have drawn this in here like this. Okay. So you would have counted your waves. You first touch on the bottom, A, B, C, D, E, okay, and then it's failed at E. So that's why we don't enter at the bottom here, because sometimes they can fail. We want to wait till it comes out the top. Preferably wait for a bullish retest, or if it's really bullish markets, we can buy a candle close at the top, or if it's if things are just moving insanely, maybe we could buy it as it breaks out, but generally we would not buy as it breaks. There's one here on Ethereum. So let's see, we draw it on the top here like this. Try and keep all the candle closes inside, and it can be the wicks or it can be the candle closes. I mean, on this one we probably could have done either. Yeah, to me it's just a little bit tidier. Whichever gets the most clean touches. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. So we got A, B, C, D. That all counts as one touch because it hasn't come back to the bottom. E, and then break up through the top. Okay, so let's just have a look at how our measured move would have worked out there. So there's the A, B, so come from where B touches down to the bottom chord. Okay, and that would have gone there. So it would have very easily made our target. Here's another good one here on the SNX 2-hour chart. So probably draw it in. These two here look quite nice. Yep, something like this. And the bottom one, something like that. Actually, if we draw it in before the E, it would look something like this. Okay, so it's these two here, and as we talked about before, the E quite often breaks before it goes to the upside. So we come over here, we go A, B, C, D, break, and then to the upside, and I don't need to measure that to show you guys that we really easily would have made our target there. I've got another one here on Stellar. The wave count on this one's not quite so easy, so have a look at this one. we would go from the first touch on the bottom there, okay, this, second one something like this, okay, and then we got A, B, now it never makes the second touch until here, C, or third touch I should say, D, E, and as you see the E doesn't quite touch, which is common before we take off, but on this one, having a look at our target here, which would have been measured move there, okay, stop loss, we would have entered there, stop loss would have been here, target would have been just before the top of that, okay, and drag that across to there. You see we would have got our target before it came back down there, so that's pretty good. Let's just have a look. If we were going to use the trend-based fib extension, we'd start from the very beginning of the move, okay, which would be down here to the highest point of the triangle, and then down to the lowest, the most recent fractal low. So that's a candle with two candles either side of it that have higher bottom wicks, so that would be this one. So we'll start there, okay, and we could have taken some profit at any one of these. If we wanted to make the trade a bit safer, we could have taken some profit out before it got to the 50% there, or before the 382. Here's another really good example here on Wi-Fi. This one's on 15-minute time frame, so they happen on all time frames. Draw on the top and bottom chords. Okay, so we've got A, B, C, D, and E. Break the bottom a little bit before we take off, and you can see without me having to measure it that that one would have made our target there as well. So I've just moved back a little bit on Wi-Fi and spotted one in a downtrend. So got Wi-Fi's coming down through here. Okay, if you're looking at this, maybe put it in replay mode. Okay, so you spotted this triangular shape setting up there, so you draw it in. Something like that. Okay, so we've got A, B, C, D, and E hasn't happened yet, so we'll just be waiting to see if this sets up. So we're looking for E to either, usually it would break, or maybe it would be a little bit short, and then a breakdown from there. Okay, and if we play that on, yep, so E has broken, okay, and then we've crashed through, and I don't need to draw that in to see that that target would have been pretty easily met. Okay, I think yeah, I think that's enough.